chance. Maybe next week your name will go up in lights. Rupert, the talk of the town. You won't let me down, will you, Rupert? You'll do everything just like I taught you, huh? Ah, yes. Now, how about a dress rehearsal? Here. The curtain is up. You're on the stage. Stay right there when I tell you. Now get ready for our song and dance. Are you all set? Now, 1, 2. Now we've got to do the dance in unison. And it's got to be perfect. For everything depends on how we do it. Now, you all set? Here we go. Phil, I'm so glad to see you.
Joe, how have you been?
Oh, not too good, but everything's going to change now. Here, sit down. How are you, mister?
Hello, this is Joe Mahoney. He used to work out of my father's office. And the best lion tamer in the business. Weren't you?
Go on with you.
Delighted, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Well, what's this new act that you wired me about?
Well, here it is. Now greet the man, Rupert.
You mean that's it? A squirrel?
Sure.
You wouldn't fool me, would you?
Oh, Bill, he's a great performer. Something like Rupert only happens once in a million years.
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe, but I'm not interested. He's not box office.
Come on, honey, we're late.
Yeah, but Phil, you haven't seen what he can do.
Well, I've seen enough already. Joe, look. A lion is a big, savage beast. He's vicious, ruthless, a bloodthirsty killer from the faraway jungles of darkest Africa. So he's box office. But a little pipsqueak thing like a squirrel that anybody can see any place, in any park, any time is just... Besides, he's so small they never see him from the balcony.
But Phil, I tell you, Rupert is almost human.
Come on, honey, we're late.
But just a minute. Look, Joe, I'd love to give you a break. I know things have been tough, but, well, he just ain't box office.
Goodbye, Mr. Dingle. I'll pay every cent that I owe you.
You should, Mahoney, you should. Hey, Chief! Get a broom and pail and help me clean this place out!
Peaceful here, ain't it? You can breathe. Now take a good look around. Some of your new pals. Now I want you to go on and get acquainted with them. Come on. That's it. Now don't be stubborn about this. Go on. Oh, to be sure. It's this silly outfit. There you are. They would have laughed at you. Yes, I know. Now go on. Yes, I know you don't want to. Go on. I know you'll be happy here. I know they're going to love you. You'll be the life of the party, doing the somersaults and all the cute little tricks that I taught you. Go on, I tell you. Beat it, I tell you. Beat it, I tell you. Shall I do? You just ain't box office.
Papa, do you think we might have some money in that Chicago account?
Oh, I heard from that bank last week. I think I got the letter with me. Yeah, here it is. It says, Dear Mr. Amendola, this is the last monthly statement we will make. We feel it is hardly worth 3 cents to tell you have 2 cents. Let's get going, huh?
Look at all those lucky people hurrying home with arms full of packages. They'll have turkey for Christmas, packages under the tree.
Don't envy them, Rosalinda. But every one of them faced a Christmas like us at some time or another. And besides, it ain't Christmas yet. Who knows, old Saint Nick may have a bundle for us, too. But the trouble is we ain't got no address he can deliver them to.
Amendola. The Amendola Trio.
Joe Mahoney.
Oh, darling.
Now, don't tell me this is little Rosie.
Yeah, she's certainly growing fast. A little too fast. Why, it seems like only yesterday I bought her them shoes, and already she's complaining they're too small.
And with you, Amendola, how's the act been going?
Us? Great, sensational. Why, if I made me more money, I'd have to buy myself a wallet. And you know something, Joe?
No.
We've played the circuit so many times, just for a change. We booked the European tour.
Europe.
London, Paris, Budapest. And in India, we gave a performance the audience will never forget. Why? Because there were elephants. Please, a little respect for that joke that's older than you. Sorry, Joe. See, you haven't been doing so good, huh, Joe?
Well, to tell you the truth, it has been a little...
You don't have to tell me. It's the same with us. We haven't watched me cut our second teeth.
Don't you live around here?
I do. I did. I just moved out less than a half hour ago.
Oh, is the place rented yet?
I don't think so.
How much rent did you pay?
I didn't. But if you got $32, you can move right in.
How long did you live there without paying any rent?
6 months.
Just what we're looking for, something out of the high rent district. Joe, it's been good seeing you.
Yes, sir.
And you must drop in and see us soon, Joe.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, wait for me. You better ask him where it is.
We ain't got no time. Oh, Joe. Where is it?
322 and a half Maple Street. Just over there.
Come on back, it's this way.
Hey, wait for me.
Merry Christmas.
Pardon this unseemly protrusion, but after reading this sign, I took the liberty of removing it. I don't think you're going to need it anymore.
You want to rent this place?
Well, we might work something out if you don't drag lawyers into this.
Well, you better speak to my father about it. He's right next door. Oh, on second thought, I can handle this myself. Come in.
Be back in a minute.
Gosh, it's good to be home.
My name is Amendola.
My name is Pete Dingle.
Rosalinda. Joe Mahoney sent us.
Oh? Well, that's okay with me, but don't mention it to my father. The rent will be $32 a month.
Well, I don't mind electric bulbs that are unfrosted. And I don't mind beds with springs that fight back. Or window shades that curl up like anchovies. But there's one thing I can't stand. Leaky faucets. Oh, do you mind?
Not at all.
Perfect. Well, Mama, you might as well start unpacking. This ain't exactly the bridal suite at the Waldorf, but who knows? If we give this place a good cleaning, we might find an extra room.
Good cleaning is right. Look at all those cobwebs.
Rosie, don't touch those cobwebs. They're probably holding the building together. Well, now that all the business has been taken care of, I'll...
What you see, Mr. Amendola, my father, unfortunately, wants his money in advance.
And a lucky man he is, too, your father. Having a son so gifted in the art of music.
Oh, well, I just fool around.
Tut, I know. I, too, am a musician. And modesty compels me to admit that I play a pretty piano. And if necessary, I can even play an ugly one. Well, don't forget, feel free to drop in at any time.
Well, thanks very much. Now about the rent.
Oh, I think I'm going to like it here.
Well, I hope so.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to change.
Oh, no, not at all. I mean, well, I'll see you later.
Well, Mama, I did it.
Hey, look, Pa, I forgot his tuba.
He'll be back. But if he don't, you can blow on it every night and announce dinner. You realize what I've done? No rent in advance and a roof over our heads.
An awful big hole in the skylight.
So what? If it snows, we'll be the only ones in town who'll have a white Christmas inside the house and out.
Hello, Pete.
Hi, Dave.
Say, I think I got a letter for you.
Oh?
No, it's for your old man.
I'll give it to him.
Well, if I don't see you tomorrow, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, same to you.
Did you clean the place?
Clean it. I rented it.
Good. You can work if you make up your mind. Who'd you rent it to?
Their name is Amendola.
There?
Uh-huh.
How many are there?
Oh, just 3. They're awfully nice people.
Well, that's good for a change. I'll take the money.
There's a mother and a father and a daughter.
Okay, give me the $32.
And, you know, they didn't even ask for any redecoration or repairing anything. You know, that saves us a lot of money, Pa.
Pete, don't tell me you let them stay without paying.
Oh, you're going to get it. They're awfully nice people. A mother and a father and a daughter.
Yeah, you said that before. Look, son, I want that $32 right now. And if you don't get it, I'll go over and get it myself. And if I don't get it, out they go.
But, Pa, I gave my word of honor we'd wait a couple of days. You don't want to break your own son's word, do you?
Oh, there he goes again. Honor, charity, love thy neighbor, everything but money. Tell me, son, what did money ever do to you that you hated so much?
I'll get it. Oh, hello.
Hello. You forgot to give me the key.
The key? Oh, yes, the key. Here it is.
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute. You're going to stay, aren't you?
Well, if my father...
Who is it, Pete?
Look, don't go away. I'll be right back.
Who was it?
Oh, the postman. It's for you.
National Security Bank. Now, what are those chiselers worth?
What is it?
Oh, just an advertisement.
Oh.
Katie, come here.
Frank, what is this?
Katie, that worthless gold mine I invested in 10 years ago is paying off.
Heavens, no.
Look, here's a check for $1,500, and they say we're going to get the same amount each week from now on.
Mercy. It's a day before Christmas, too, Frank. It's money from heaven.
Yeah.
We should go to church and pray.
Oh, yeah, sure. But first I'll go down to the bank and cash the check.
I know that apartment isn't what you folks have been used to. But, you know, with a little paint and fixing it up,
You mean you'll redecorate it?
Well, I'll speak to my father about it.
Oh, and Mother's been having a little trouble with the stove. It's awfully old.
Well, we'll see what we can do about that, too. Maybe get you another one.
A new stove.
Shh.
Is there somebody asleep in there?
My father. My father is a little reluctant about investing money. He has to be handled with kid gloves. Say, how about going for a walk?
Not in these shoes, I wouldn't. They pinch my feet.
We'll go get some others. I'll wait for you.
It'll be a long wait. I haven't any others.
Oh. Well, what size do you wear?
Dreaming of a size 4. Why?
Stay right where you are.
Not a word of this to a soul, Katie. Not anybody, especially that lazy son of yours. If he finds out about it, he'll blow that blasted tube the rest of his life.
Mom, what size shoe do you wear?
6'5".
Oh, never mind.
Now, don't you go buying shoes for me for Christmas, because I've got 2 pairs already. Isn't that nice of him? Not a nickel in his pocket and still thinking of buying me shoes.
Oh.
Just for that, Frank, I want you to buy a nice necktie for him and put it under the Christmas tree. He likes those hand-painted ones. I saw some perfectly lovely ones for only $5.
Huh, $5, eh? I'll get some paint out of the attic and paint one myself.
They called it the Amendola Trio, the human pyramid. Papa balanced Mom on his shoulders, and then I stood on top of Mama, all done up like a little angel.
Sounds exciting.
Then Papa juggled, Mama sang, and I played the harp. Used to go over big. Only I started growing, Mama got heavier, and one day Papa's legs gave out.
You mean he dropped you?
4 times in 1 week. The 4th time, Mama broke her leg. You gotta hand it to Papa, though. He never broke a plate. He's a great juggler.
Look, there's my father coming out of the bank. I wonder what he was doing in the bank.
I've never been in a bank. Just to think of all that money in one place.
We could go to price of this tree with $7. Yesterday, $4. Now, what am I bid?
40 cents.
40 cents. Who make it $1? $1.
I wish we were going to have a tree. Of course, with the moving and all. Talk enough about me. Tell me about you. Where do you work?
I don't. Well, that is, I write music.
Oh, does it pay?
No.
Then you don't work.
Well, I don't have a job.
Can't you find one?
I've never looked for one.
Well, what do you do for money?
I don't need money.
But suppose you were walking along with a girl and she wanted a malted milk. What would you do?
Well, that would be pretty embarrassing.
I'm sorry I said that, Pete. Come on, let's go home.
All right, folks, there's 2 more left. Now, what am I bid for this one?
40 cents. $1.50.
$1.50. Do I hear 2? $1.50 once, $1.50 twice. Sold to this gentleman for $1.50. And now for the last tree. All right, folks, it's your last chance. What am I bid for this one?
40 cents. 75 cents.
75 cents. Do I hear $1? $1? Will someone make it $1? 75 cents once, 75 cents twice.
$1.
$1 I've got. $1 once, twice. Sold to this gentleman for $1. Here you are, buddy.
Say, mister, would it be all right if I pay you 40 cents now and the balance later?
Sure. Just take the elevator up to the 18th floor. That's our credit department. This is a cash sale, buddy. Do you want the tree or don't you? Hey, wait. Look, you can have the tree. Give me the 40 cents.
Oh, thanks. I'll pay you the rest as soon as I can.
I'll give you a week. If you don't pay it up by then, I'll find out where you live and take the tree back.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Why'd you leave it at the bank while you were there?
At the bank. Katie, you're not serious after all that's happened to our little savings in 1929? No, sirree. They're never going to get any of my money again. I'm going to hide it right in this house. Katie, you better run over to the church and say that little prayer now.
Frank, you're sending me away because you want to keep the hiding place a secret from me.
Oh, no, it isn't you, Katie. It's Pete. You're too soft-hearted with that boy. I'm afraid that
What's the use of money, anyway, if you hide it? Money's for buying things, to enjoy life, to have some pleasure.
Ah, that's a lot of hooey. Money is for security, not to worry about the future, to enjoy sleep.
All right, Frank, I'm going. And I don't care if you stick that blasted money up the chimney, let it smoke till it smells like a ham butt.
it's so difficult to find a job for a human pyramid. You're our only hope. So it's up to you. Please. Tomorrow's Christmas. We haven't even got a tree. No money to buy some little gift. Not even a pair of shoes for Rosalinda. She must have those shoes, Lord. She needs them real bad.
Tell me, Rosalinda, do you still play the harp?
Sure, why?
Well, I think I'll compose something just for the harp and tuba. And I'm going to call it The Melody of Two Orphan Instruments.
That's a cute title. You think they'll go together?
I don't know. But I'm hoping.
I don't understand. A tree, presents.
And look at it, Papa. A turkey and cranberry sauce and plum pudding and candy and nuts. And look, brand new shoes.
But how? I don't understand. You couldn't have won it on a quiz program. We haven't got any phone.
No, Papa, I didn't win anything.
Mama, the wedding ring. You didn't hock your...
No, I didn't hock anything. All I did...
I know. You wired that drummer in Boston with a crush on you. That sheik with the patent leather shoes and tuxedo. I remember what he said when we announced our engagement. If ever you needed anything...
Papa, that was 22 years ago.
I don't care if it was 100 years ago. I never trusted a guy with a tuxedo. especially a rented one.
Oh, let Mom explain, Papa. No, the money didn't come from him. It came from... Here, Papa. You better sit down. Better loosen your collar, Papa. Rosalind, just bring Papa a glass of water. Papa, you love me, don't you?
Of course I love you.
And you trust me? You'd believe me if I told you something, wouldn't you? Even if nobody else in all the world would believe me, you would believe me, wouldn't you, Papa?
Sure I would, Mama.
Well, I was sitting right here in this chair, and I was praying. And, well, this money, $1,500, come floating right down through the hole in the skylight.
$1,500? From heaven?
You do believe me, don't you, Papa?
You said it. I've got to believe you.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Papa. Merry Christmas, Papa.
You see, Rosie? I told you old St. Nick wouldn't forget us. All we needed was an address.
Frank, this perfume is lovely. Dangerous. Such a big bottle. It must have cost at least $10.
It's not that dangerous.
Oh, this is a terrific tie, Dad. Thanks again. Did you see the watermelons, Mom? They're hand-painted.
Now, who's that?
Merry Christmas, young man. Merry Christmas. May we come in?
Oh, why, of course. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Why, Mr. Amendola, we have the exact same tags on.
It could be a lot worse if we were girls wearing the same dresses.
Oh, Mom, Dad, this is Mr. and Mrs. Amendola and their daughter, Rosalinda.
How do you do?
We're your new tenants. And the Yuletide season being upon us, we thought we'd drop in and pay you a visit.
To pay what?
A visit, Frank, a visit.
Oh. Well, make yourselves comfortable.
Oh, do sit down, Mrs. Amendola.
I'm glad you brought your harp, Rosalinda.
Can we sit right over here?
Yeah.
That's a nice tree you got there, Mr. Dingle. Where did you get it? Molinary's?
Uh-huh.
Maybe we ought to go down there next week and make our payments together.
Payments. Speaking of payments, Mr. Amendola, just what do you do for a living?
Doesn't the name of Amendola suggest nothing to you? You surely must have seen us perform someplace. Florida in the racing season, Lake Placid in the winter season, or perhaps Africa in the malaria season. Yes, sir, Dingle. Someday you'll be able to say the Amendolas were your tenants.
If I don't get my rent money, I'll be able to say that tomorrow.
I'm glad you brought that up, Mr. Dingle. Now, if you'll just hang your sock on the mantle, I'll drop in 3 months' rent. Keep the $4 change.
3 months' rent in advance. Mr. Amendola, we're so glad you folks dropped in on us. Katie, get Mr. Amendola a chair. And some coffee and some cake, Katie. Where's the Christmas spirit?
That's right. Where is the Christmas spirit? Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Ah, I love the excitement of Christmas. I'll never forget one Christmas Eve when I was a kid. I hung my stocking up on the mantle, went to bed, and when I woke up the next morning, what do you think I found in my stocking? My father's foot. Jingle bells, jingle all soft. Oh, what fun it is to ride soft. Jingle bells, Wait a minute. Another odd bush like that, Mr. Dingle, and I'll hide your electric trains. Jingle bells, jingle all soft. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open soft. How do you like that? There's a guy going in business for himself. Wait a minute. All together. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one-horse open sleigh. This is wonderful. Now, is isn't it a shame that Christmas comes but once a year? Wouldn't it be nice if it came around twice, spreading hope and good cheer? Just when everyone forgets goodwill to men, that's the time for jingle bells to chime again. Now isn't it a shame that Christmas comes but once a year? Now isn't it a shame that Christmas comes but once a year? Wouldn't it be nice if it came around twice, spreading hope and good cheer? Mr. Jingle, this is going to develop into a long and beautiful friendship, even closer than Damon and Petilius. You'll notice Rosalinda brought her hop along, and she didn't bring it to slice hard-boiled eggs. All right, Rosalinda.
Here you are, Rosalinda.
Thank you.
Oh, I finished the melody for two orphan instruments. Want to try it?
Sure. Set the music right over here, Pete.
Okay. There you are.
Thanks.
Ready?
Yes, uh-huh.
I don't want my wife to hear this. The stage has always fascinated me. Don't you think I got a very fine singing voice? Why, the bathtubs of the world are full of singers, Mr. Tingle. But did you ever hear of anyone doing a backflip in a bathtub? No. And you know the reason why? Because only a few of us are acrobats. Oh, acrobats. I just love to learn a few tricks. I'm always so dull when company comes. I can't do a thing. Why, I'd be glad to teach you. You got anything around here we could rig up like a teeter board? A seesaw? Yeah. Oh, I think so. Let me see now. How about a table leaf? You got one? Yeah. Go get it. Great. Now get me a glass of water. Thanks. Why, this trick is so simple, I taught it to Rosalinda when she was only 3 years old. Now you get up in that chair. I'll stand down at this end, place the glass of water on my head, and when I say go, you jump down at that end. I will then do a back somersault, light a cigarette in midair, and land in that chair without spilling one drop of water. Ready? Ready. Go! Try, mates.
That's so pretty, Pete. And he wrote it himself. How well he plays the tuba. Oh, it's lovely, Pete.
So are you. Gosh, Rosalinda, your hair, your dress. Gosh, you're beautiful.
Thank you, Pete. May I have this, Pete?
Oh, sure, sure. I wrote it for you.
Look, somebody's coming to see us in a beautiful car.
Rosalinda, go down and see who it is. It might be somebody important.
Yes?
Oh, hello. Is Joe Mahoney home?
Well, he's moved away.
He has. Well, do you know where he went?
Well, I'm afraid I don't.
Oh, that's great. What'll I do with this Christmas present I brought him? Here, it's yours. Go ahead. Go
But
ahead.
I
it's
really
all right.
don't.
Oh, it's just fruit and things. You live here?
Yes,
Alone?
with my parents.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Anything I can do for you?
Well, my name is Phil Davis. I'm a friend of Joe Mahoney's, and I just...
Phil Davis, the agent?
Yes, that's me.
Believe me, this is a pleasure. My name is Amendola. You've heard of the Amendola Trio, haven't you? You know, the human pyramid. Come in. Come in. Now, don't pay any attention to this apartment, Mr. Davis. We just moved in yesterday. Not much of a place, but for certain reasons, it fascinates me. Oh, Mr. Davis, take a look at this poster. You're gazing on one of the greatest vaudeville acts of its time. And the only reason we disbanded was because of my little daughter's rapid maturity.
Oh, yes, I can see what you mean.
Oh, Mr. Davis, I was just thinking. I can work alone. Why, I can out-juggle anyone in the business. And you know something? I can juggle 25 plates with one hand. And with the other hand, I pick up the broken ones. Just a little joke I used in the act. Now, if you give me your undivided attention...
Say, that's good. That's great. How'd you do it?
Huh?
How'd you do it?
What? Oh, that's a trade secret.
Do it again.
Oh, yes, do it again, Papa.
Rosalinda, you know that great Amendola never repeats twice.
Well, that's very clever. I'll try and book you, Mr. Amendola.
Sure, sure.
Now, how about you?
About me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry to butt in, but the coffee's ready.
Oh,
You know, a girl with your looks and figure should be in the limelight. And I'm just the man who can put you there.
Said he is a twirl with black mustache, and I the proud beauty.
Who's he?
please. You were saying, Mr. Davis.
Well, a girl like you should have a decent place to live. Not with help like this.
What's good enough for my mother and father is...
It's hardly good enough for a raving beauty like you. And Mr. Davis here is
Please.
just... Well, the coffee's ready. It's getting cold, and so is the cake.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Davis is a very important Broadway agent.
Broadway chiseler.
I beg your pardon. What was that?
Oh, I know the type. Promises young girls expensive clothes, diamonds, furs, anything to make an impression.
He didn't say those things, you did.
Well, he was going to.
What right has he got to call me a chiseler? Why, he doesn't even know me.
I think he's jealous.
Well, maybe he's got a case. Say it's Christmas and I'm all alone. How about me taking you out to a Chinese dinner tonight?
Well, I'm sorry, but I was I'd love to. Father, may I go out with Mr. Davis?
You better ask your mother.
Oh, thanks a lot.
5 minutes up and only 4 came down. This defies the laws of gravity.